My name is Patricia Mativo. I am a 26 years old person and I have a physical disability. I am a Rhodes Scholarship finalist 2023. I am a VicePresident, Nairobi County, but I didn't get to the winning stage. Yeah. Other than that, I am the Vice Chairperson of the UNFPA Youth Advisory Panel. I'm also the coordinator of the Global Network of Young Persons with Disabilities. VicePresident, basically, the program collects women of, who are doing great work from their communities. Because as for me, I'm a leader at various positions and also volunteer with various organizations. So while going there, we were trained on how best we can understand the Kenyan system and also the world system, so that it's a way that it gives us a step closer to knowing how best we can also engage into the country politics, because women barely or hardly show up for politics in Kenya, not just the government system, but also when it comes to, in an organization, if there's a position that somebody has to run for, the percentage of women showing up is very little. And also persons with disabilities don't even show up at times. So it was more of an exposure to give us that knowledge and strength and confidence that, as women, now that you're already leaders at your various organizations, you can also get to the government system and not just that, be ambassadors, UNFPA first, its mandate is to support the population in matters of their sexual and reproductive health needs. We also we are anti-FGM. Yes. So for me, my role as a young person there and also as a person with a disability is to ensure that we advise the United Nations on how best they can include young people and how best their programs can be inclusive of persons with disabilities while they're in the grassroots levels and while they're implementing the various programs. Then my role as the Vice Chairperson, of course, is to work with the Chairperson of the Youth Advisory Board on how best, as the panel, we can coordinate our activities, because again, we are mandated to have our own activities aside from just advising the United Nations Populations Fund. To be in the UNFPA Advisory Panel, you have to be between 18 to 24. So this is my last term. Honestly, it feels really good. I mean, it's the United Nations. It gives me the exposure that I need, the right networks, and I'm able to mentor people, because a lot of young people love the United Nations. So I'm able to guide them through on how best they can involve themselves with the United Nations. After this role, I'm currently the coordinator of the Global Network of Young Persons with Disabilities. And I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say this, but I'll be getting into a full-time position. But other than that, I would want to start my master's this year, September, on environmental engineering. Yeah. Speaking of which, in campus I did analytical chemistry and I had a first-class honors as the only girl. For me, I live to serve people. That's what gives me happiness. I mean, all my struggle, my hustle, at the end of the day, I would really want to be a great philanthropist in the near future. So as I also plan to do my master's, I'm in the process of registering an organization that will support people with acquired disabilities, because I got my disability through a road accident. And if I'm being honest, no one was there to get me through that process. I never thought I would even be here at this point. I thought along the process, done and done. But the fact that I made it to this point and I'm still going higher, I feel like it's my duty and my responsibility to be there for people who are also going to acquire. Yeah, so to just get them through, to give them hope, because no one was there to give me hope. It was totally darkness. For most young people, you know, we are not at that stage where we'll be like confident enough to say, I can do that, I can do this, maybe I cannot do that. There is that a bit of, I am not really sure. But for me, I really like trying out new styles. So when there's an opportunity and it's presented to me, even when I'm not sure, I would say, you know what, let's go for it. And I learn in the process, because at the end of the day, we learn every single day. But if you block yourself and say no, you'll never grow as a person. So the ability to say yes and learn in the process is what takes you to the next level.